Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Flow Show. Happy McDonald's Monday. Yes, what a great day. We're going to have some great weather this week. Oh, man, let's enjoy it. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I come to you today from McDonald's. Why? Because it starts with an M. And what would you do without your filet of fish? So, yeah, thank you, McDonald's workers, for working, and so we can get our pops and get our filet of fish. Of course, with that comes some fun facts. McDonald's originally sold hot dogs, not hamburgers. Number 2, new ones open every 14 and a half hours. Well, at least they used to until coronavirus. Maybe that's been put on hold now. They feed 68 million people every day. Wow, that means 68 million people are getting sick every day from eating McDonald's. No, I'm just kidding. They got some good food. All right, and here's a big one. They are the world's biggest supplier of toys. They're a food place. I guess that's how many toys, toy meals, what do they call it? Kid meals they sell. Hello. All right. Student joke of the day today comes from Akash Shiri. The first joke, the spread of COVID-19 is based on 2 factors. He's integrating some stats here. I love it. Based on 2 factors. 1, how dense the population is, and 2, how dense the population is. When are we going to figure that out? That's joke number 1 from Akash. And here is the fun fact. A synanagram is a word whose letters can be arranged to form a different word with the same meaning. For example, angered and enraged. It's called a synanagram. A synanagram. Oh, I can hardly say the word. Okay. All right, next, without further ado, dad joke of the day. Here it is. If prisoners could take their own mugshots, what would they be called? Selfies. But C-E-L-L. Selfies. Okay. All right, that's a good one. Good one. Okay, and then little birdie told me about this one, but you know you're in quarantine when you are so running out of shows that you're looking for anything to binge watch, and you find you have watched the entire season of Tyra Banks' Next Top Model. Right, Logan Schaefer? Yeah. Congratulations on finishing this season, I guess. Birthdays. Oh man, it was a busy week for birthdays. We got Sunday, yesterday. Happy birthday, Jared Flannery. On Thursday, we got Riley Krentz, Sarah Charbonneau, and Maddie Cascales. Birthdays. Happy birthday, you 3. And then on Friday, with Jenna Fox and Cameron Zerbis. Your birthdays are on Friday, so happy birthday to you 2. A lot of birthdays this week, so happy birthday to you guys. All right. Then, good response, you guys, the other day to my Get to Know Flow. And that's going to be the next segment of our video, is Get to Know Flow. This comes from a student. I'm going to leave the names out, I think. I don't think they're relevant, so it stays more of anonymous anyways. Unless you really want me to put your name in, I certainly can. All right, so here's the first one I got in. The question was, what would you do if I wasn't a math teacher or a teacher, what would I be? And he wrote, it would be hard to picture you in a profession besides anything related to education, or working with kids for that matter. So I would probably say maybe something in a field like sales, where the personalness can be transferred into another advantageous area. Oh, thank you. Except I salesman, no, maybe, but I just have a hard time asking people to buy stuff and to ask people for money. So I'm not sure that's the profession for me, but you're right. I suppose somebody with personality or personableness would be a good salesperson. So thank you for that. Next one, here's the question. Who was my biggest inspiration growing up, as well as how difficult was it to grow up with so many siblings? All right, first one. I'd have to say my mom was my biggest inspiration growing up. She died about 16 years ago. She died young at about 68 from a heart attack. She was a social worker. She went to St. Kate's in St. Paul. She graduated with a social worker degree, ended up becoming an elementary Phi Ed teacher at a private school, and she was my math teacher, or excuse me, my Phi Ed teacher when I was at a private school growing up in Minneapolis. above that, she was a mom, and she was a mom that cared. There were 7 natural kids in my family, 5 adopted, and my mom always thought we had it special, and we had a good family, and we had blessed with being with a home and good food, and my dad had a good job as an engineer. She always thought we need to share that, and so she would adopt. And she, one of my sisters that she adopted was not supposed to live past 3 years old, and she lived to be 36 years old because she had so many health conditions. But that was something my parents decided they wanted to take on. I would definitely say my mom was probably my inspiration growing up. She was a sweet woman, and I don't know how she dealt with 12 of us. And that's the next question, is how difficult was it to grow up with so many siblings? We had our moments. We shared bedrooms, we had bunks all over the place. And I lived with my brother, who was very clean, and I wasn't the cleanest, so we would get in fights. It was, I've punched one person in my life, and that was my brother Fernando. But that's because it was just a language barrier at first, but we ended up doing it. And obviously we're brothers. It was just a little spat we had. And the other story I remember is when my other brother would chase me around the neighborhood, and one day he was chasing me around with a pin, and he eventually caught up to me and poked me in the butt with his pin. So, yeah, a lot of stories, but you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world. I think growing up with so many siblings is a blessing and has made me who I am today, just both culturally and my personality. And when we get together, like at Christmas, when we get together, we have over 60 people just in my immediate family. So it's a large gathering, and it's awesome. So thank you for asking that. And then the last one, and I just caught myself doing it, and I saw it in the video, so I'm with you on this one. It's just, what do I do that I don't necessarily know I'm doing? And that's what this one is. I know you have a bit of a sway when you're standing still, which I also share as well as all the men in my family. I didn't really notice that until I started watching my videos that I'm making for you guys, and you are totally right. I am swaying. I'm like, it's bothering me. I am one crazy dude, man. I don't know why I'm swaying, but I already did today. I caught myself swaying. So, good. That's get to know flow segment. So I hope you got some information out of that. There's a lot of good questions, a lot of good comments. I can't wait to get through them all. All right, as for today, we have a short week because Friday you have off because it's conferences. So please make sure you check your grades. Go to the grade book, check and see where your zeros are. Try and fix and hand in those zeros. For me, I will accept your late work. Just get it in and make sure you email me to let me know I need to go grade it. But make sure you do that, please. For stats, what I'd like you to do is you're going to watch on Monday, today you're watching the Unit 3 video through Edpuzzle. And then you're going to do the Unit 3, you get 2 days to do it through the My Open Math. Similar to what we did for Unit 1 and Unit 2, but we'll do it for Unit 3. That'll carry us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That'll carry us through Wednesday. So the video due Tuesday night, even though I'm signing it today. And then the My Open Math is due Wednesday night, even though I'm assigning it tomorrow, but I'm giving you 2 days. So basically you have 3 days to get both of those taken care of. That seems to be working for a lot of people according to your survey. So I'm glad that's working. At any point, if you feel overwhelmed, by all means, please let me know. Tech Math, Ms. Ruman made a video on combinations through Edpuzzle, so please watch the 11.3 combinations Edpuzzle video and get that taken care of. And again, check your grades, make sure everything is up to date. Midterms are this week and conferences are Thursday, well actually kind of all week, where we're going to be contacting parents and checking in with people. Don't forget, Friday you have off. I won't be assigning anything, that's your day off. So have a great day everybody, enjoy the nice weather, and thank you for joining me on the Daily Flow Show, and like always, go with the flow.